so that no one dies is that there's an exit there, and then there's the exit in the front, and then the bathroom is through our secret tunnel, and then like a candy cane. Let's pretend like that's helpful. If you go that way, you'll find a bathroom. I wanted to thank Hope Vineyard Church for letting us use this building. It's a pretty cool church when they leave this up during their Sunday service for weird art projects. So appreciate that. I also wanted to thank our awesome cast members this year. They all agreed to be in the show before reading the script, which
that's how we got them.
I am very thankful about because there's very long monologues, but they do a really great job. Oh, also, Sam is telling me that you need to turn off your cell phones because yesterday someone's went off. Yay. And without further ado, I present High Car 3 Misfits.
You are a very real thing in a very fake world. And that, I believe, is why you are in such pain. And that, I'm afraid, is why you must go.
Because I retain my humanity. No, sir. That one stay.
You have a real beating heart in your chest.
Yes.
You have blood pumping through your veins.
Yes.
You have a free-thinking mind, unhindered by any pre-designed programming, capable of making real-world decisions.
Yes.
Then it's settled.
I can stay?
That you must go. Do you hear that? That's the Abominables coming for you. Coming for your life, your blood. They want it, and they will take it. At the cost of 562 other inhabitants on this ship, they will destroy every one of us.
I really don't think they would hurt.
They would hurt every single one of us.
But I don't want to go. Ask me another way.
I'm sorry you thought I was asking.
What are you doing?
Giving up whatever humanity I thought I had left.
10.
Don't do this.
9.
I must.
8.
This is murder.
7.
This is necessity.
6.
I'll die.
5.
I know. And 562 others will live.
You're my friend.
3.
I trusted you.
2.
Which is why this day will haunt me forever.
1.
Who could that be? Who's there?
A toy!
What are you doing?
I've been transferred to help you out in security.
Oh, oh
They didn't tell you? Oh, geez. Do you already have an assistant?
well, no, he abandoned ship.
Oh.
A figure of speech, of course.
So there is an opening.
Yes, I suppose. But security's a hard job. It can be heartless.
Yeah, I know.
Are you sure you'll uphold these words?
I swear to Rudy.
She was alone, as she'd always been and always would be, just as everybody is and just as everybody isn't. He was strong, stronger than you could believe, too strong for his own good. We reside at 30,000 leagues under the sea, just 2 of the thousands of patients checked in to the U.S.S. Misfit, a mental hospital, or more accurately described, an exile. Here we exist as an island all to ourselves, blocking out the world in an attempt to escape our minds, an enigma to all in sight, ourselves included. Broken but not shattered, wobbling yet unshaken, present but not always there, welcome to the Island of Misfit Toys. He came the days before the invasion, but he could not stay. This island is for toys alone. He promised to return with help. He promised to give us a life away from this madness. Helped them, but he didn't, but he couldn't, before the world exploded, before the Abominables took control, before the illness spread, and we shut the doors forever.
The battle, sir, is not to the strong alone. It is to the active, the vigilant, and the brave. There is no retreat but in submission and slavery. Gentlemen may cry, peace, peace, but there is no peace. The war is actually begun. Why stand we here idle? Is life so dear or peace so sweet as we purchase at the price of chains and slavery? I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death.
Joy, that was very dramatic. Do your job and clean up the glasses.
No.
You can't say no. I'm your boss.
Yeah.
And I'm your commanding officer.
And I'm your friend. Just look at these glasses.
There are glasses. Congratulations. Now clean them.
Notice anything unusual about these glasses?
Oh, yes. I believe you're onto something. They're on my floor.
Come on! Look at the water. Really look. What's it doing?
Not a reindeer thing.
Precisely. Has that happened before?
I'm sure it has.
That sounds like a no.
That sounds like a challenge.
How could I challenge something you know for sure?
How do you define no?
Has it happened or not?
I believe it has.
So you haven't seen it.
So you still trust your eyes.
Who's there?
Nothing.
Nothing who?
Nothing to worry about.
Then it's something.
How can nothing be something?
How can nothing knock?
Look, there's nothing out there. Just the abyss.
It seems the abyss disagrees.
Look, there's nothing out there but ice, water, and fish.
Water, ice, fish, and something knocking. Let's let them in.
No.
No.
No. No, and never let them in. If you let them in, you become vulnerable to their disease, their threat. Let them in, and they can destroy you.
To be alive is to be vulnerable.
That thing out there, Joy, is not alive.
That thing might be the only thing alive for miles.
Joy,
Copper, I know you think of the Misfit as some sort of lifesaver.
because it literally saved all of our lives.
Is this a life, though? Is it really? We fled one imprisonment to join another.
Implying what?
Implying that not all peace is quiet. If we want to end this imprisonment, we have to do it ourselves. We have to stop blocking out the world and attempt to escape our minds. Legend says this place was built to escape the horrors of the outside world. But a world without vulnerability is a world without a lot of things.
Right. But why are we here? How did we end up here? He said he'd be coming back, but where is he now? We wait to fulfill our purpose, but mostly we're just waiting. Don't you respond when someone's talking to you? Speak! Are you dead, or are you sleeping? What the? Hello?
Close, but not quite.
Where am I? How did I get here? What are you? Answer my question. Someone.
Or you'll what? This seems to be my ship last time I checked. What are you, anyway? Are you some kind of manipulator? A sheep? A puppet? That's almost worse than being a sheep.
What from hell are you?
What in hell, indeed?
I'm not dead.
No, but you're not alive, either.
Then I must be sleeping.
And yet your eyes are awake.
Well,
open.
I'm not dead.
Whirling around and around.
Now who?
Well, that's a little rude, don't you think?
Are you trying to call me rude when I was stolen in the middle of the night?
Stolen. Toys can't just end up here. What are you, anyway?
You don't have any heat.
Well, of course not. Why should I?
Are you ill?
No more than usual.
Are you a robot?
No.
Are you dead?
Unfortunately, I couldn't really say.
Are you a zombie?
I'm a toy. A tin soldier.
A what?
You know, a child's plaything. A tin soldier.
No, you're not.
And why not? What makes a tin soldier? I've got the uniform, I've got the strength, and last time I checked, I had the authority. So you'll mind your tongue before speaking to a soldier that way, tin or not.
So you're made of tin.
That's not what makes a tin soldier. It's about what's on the inside. It's about the heart that counts.
So you're not made of tin.
Would I be here if I was? We're all broken here. But what are you? I can't even decipher what you're supposed to be.
An introvert? I don't know.
No. What are you hiding?
I'm
Speak!
confused. I'm sorry.
What toy are you supposed to be?
I'm not supposed to be any toy.
No, I mean, are you the spotted elephant? Are you the choo-choo train with square wheels? Are you the jack-in-the-box named Bill?
I don't understand what you're asking.
What toy are you supposed to be?
I'm not supposed to be any toy.
Then what makes you so special?
Nothing. I'm just a boy.
A human?
Thinking of heaven, thinking of hell, believing in neither, but fear both as well.
What's she?
Well, she's a who, not a what.
Then who is she?
Well, she's a dog.
That's a what?
Our who's are our whats, and our whats are our who's here. And you'll mind your tongue.
You'll ache and it's going to love it. It will crush you and you're still going to love all of it. Doesn't it sound lovely beyond belief?
Oh, Joy.
Indeed.
She's an odd one, that's for sure.
Oh no, that's what we call her around here. Joy.
Well, what kind of a twisted mind thought that one up? Oh, a copper one.
Watch it.
I'm so sorry.
No, watch it.
Well, I've never met your kind before.
Well, you say that like we aren't human.
You say that like you are.
Well, it's not about what you're made of that makes a human. You see, she and I, we still feel like everyone else. We have feelings, we have a heart, we have intelligent minds.
Mummies have, mommies do.
Well, we have intelligent minds
Maybe birds weren't meant to fly.
we have minds.
I'm sorry, but you're just not made of the right stuff.
Like the tin.
Like the copper. Like, it's just not normal.
Pardon me, but speak for yourself. You seem to be the human surrounded by broken toys.
What are you saying?
Normal is relative.
So, even among misfits, I get to be the misfit.
Well, if we are misfits.
So, I'm the freak.
Well, yes, if we're all broken and misfits, and you're the only human here, then perhaps we're...
The normal ones.
Butterfly,
Exactly.
oh butterfly, are you made out of butter?
Or maybe not.
Yeah, probably not. So, now what?
Now... What?
What's the plan?
What plan?
How are we going to escape?
There is no escape.
But I have to.
Unfortunately, there is no escape. We just await.
Well, I don't belong here. This isn't where I meant to be.
Well, just because you don't belong doesn't necessarily mean that you weren't meant to end up here.
So, where are we supposed to go?
We don't go anywhere. We stay here, on the submarine.
Answer the call! Answer the call!
Well, that certainly is a new development. Joy, what are you doing? Snap out of it.
Has she done this before?
No. Joy, snap out of it.
Answer the call!
Are you gonna get that?
No. It's not for me.
Then, let me get it.
No.
I want to.
Too bad. You can't.
You said no one here can help me. Maybe these people can help me.
These aren't people, call them.
human. I'm trapped on this island. There's these weird freaks who try to... Please help me. They hung up.
Just as I expected. It's difficult to run at a full sprint to capture an unknown human and stay on the phone at the same time.
They're coming to help me?
No. If they find you, they'll float you.
Float me? What have I done?
You are a very real thing in a very fake world.
They can't become human, so they'll try to destroy me.
So it would seem. Joy! Joy! Are you dead or are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
Right. Look, I need you to hide. Take that imbecile with you. Hide in those wires, and I need you two to assure me that you can be safe together.
Why wouldn't we be safe?
Fare thee well, Joy.
Where are you going?
I'm going to test a theory.
Get in those wires. Just do it, now!
Vulnerability is strength. Oh! Security Officer Q. 42.3 seconds. You most certainly could have done better.
Excuse me?
Oh, your response time. It was far too slow. Note to self, more code red drills.
Are you implying you called this girl?
No, I'm assuring you of it. Oh, and you will address your commanding officer with a sir from now on. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. I mean, we know he's here, sir.
What are you talking about?
The boy. Hand him over and I won't tell anyone you tried to hide him. Just tell me, where is he, sir? Sir? Sir, if you fail to disclose the breather's location, I will be forced to arrest you.
On what grounds? I've made no choice.
Indecision is a choice. Ex-head ship security Captain Copper Tin Man, I hereby arrest you for obstruction of justice, harboring
Where are you taking me?
across
Exactly.
the line.
Oh, so you're making me a criminal then?
Oh, sir, you crossed that line long ago. You have the right to remain silent.
Apparently not.
No greater love than this, to give up one's life for one's friends.
They didn't say they were gonna kill him.
No, they'll just take his life. Okay, so what's the plan?
There is no plan.
But how does he escape?
There's no escaping.
But he has to.
Why?
I mean, Copper, this isn't the place he's meant to be.
Just because he's not meant to be somewhere doesn't mean it's not where he belongs.
You are right.
I am?
Yeah, you're right. Our destinies rarely coincide with where we actually belong. You were born with all the opportunities of being human, but instead, you're nothing but a plaything, an imitation of a life, acting like you're something great, like you're something alive. If you had any heart at all, you'd be racing to save Copper. But instead, you won't even show your face.
Yeah? Could someone who with fake and a toy discover this? These wires don't connect to anything. It's like we're on a ship that...
Wasn't meant to move? Yeah, I know.
The glasses.
The water, the vibrations, the movement. They should be moving. Someone is keeping secrets from us. Okay,
Where are you going?
to save my friend.
But you can't.
If not me, who? If not now, when?
Your life is one long plagiarization.
There's worse things.
Worse than plagiarism?
Inaction! Are you coming or not?
You have no right to ask this of me. You saw what happened to Copper just because he was harboring a human. Imagine what they do to me.
You had no right to ask Copper.
I didn't.
And he did it anyway. See how this works? You're not coming. Can't say I blame you. You're only human.
gosh, you're going fast.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I rescuing my friend too quickly for you?
You know, you don't have to be so rude to me. So short. I'm just trying to help you. I'm on your side, you know.
Being against evil doesn't make you good.
Oh, I never said I was good. I said I was here.
Why can't you see that that's the problem? We were waiting for someone to come save us, and instead, we got you.
Maybe the problem doesn't lie with who I am, but your flawed perception of who I'm meant to be.
Oh, why did you come?
I just woke up.
No, why did you follow me?
Well, I owed it to Copper.
Liar.
Well, I wanted to help you.
Wrong again.
I wanted to prove the power of being human.
Then prove it! Walk across this line and get him.
That line says toys beware, and I'm trying to prove courage, not stupidity.
A fine line, really. Look, it's not that hard. Just walk across this line. You wanted to help him. Here's your chance. Civilians on this side, criminals on the other. The censors won't see you.
Well, they can't see humans?
They only see you if you're made out of porcelain, metal, or plastic.
So they won't see me.
They won't see human.
And how are you so sure?
I programmed them. Come on, it's really not that hard. It's time to prove your humanity.
I am human. I have 2 arms and 2 legs.
As do I.
I have skin.
As does a dog.
I can think.
As can a computer.
I have a soul.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How would you know? How would any of us know?
I need you to promise.
Promise what?
Promise not to tell anyone that I'm not a human.
But you're a toy.
Exactly. But I used to be more than a plaything. I walked upon this earth. I was alive. I am alive. I am human.
Oh, is being a toy really so bad?
All any toy wants is to be a human.
Your pride will kill you in the end.
Then I will die a human.
So, why do people hate spiders?
What?
Well, I figured y'all would be asking me a line of useless questioning that would eventually lead nowhere, so why do people hate spiders? I figured I'd beat you to the punch.
Spiders are dangerous.
Well, no, not most actually. Hippos probably kill more in a year.
Spiders are a unified threat. Everybody deals with them, no matter where they're from.
So we hate spiders because they're mundane.
Yes!
No.
Well,
Try again.
well, all those legs aren't doing them any favors.
What exactly about the legs?
Other than they're grossly unprecedentedly creepy.
What about spiders is unprecedented?
Everything. They have like 8 legs and a million eyes, and what else can we compare a spider to other than a nightmare?
So we hate spiders because we have nothing to compare them to.
Yes. Do you disagree?
I wish I didn't.
They're different. That makes them a threat.
Does it?
This topic is irrelevant to the situation at hand.
Is it really though?
There's no spiders here.
And why not?
They fleshed out long ago what didn't belong.
So if a spider were
There's
to come
no spiders.
No. Unfortunately for you, there are far stranger things aboard.
Such as?
The human, madame.
You think this is courageous? You are a couple of open circuits. You think this is courageous, barging in here and getting captured like a couple of idiots?
I must say, I was expecting a bit more of a fight.
I never was too good with a sword.
Walking straight through those sensors, though, that was certainly unexpected.
You're not going to float him.
And why not?
Because he's a
Total human.
human immunity.
Ah, yes. How could I possibly float you when you have such mature protectors?
You're not going to float him. He's human. That makes him special and rare. The inhabitants of this ship would never stand for it.
All the inhabitants will ever know is that they're safe.
Ignorance is bliss.
And knowledge is power.
What was that?
Either your death or all of ours, and I'm not allowed to let it be the latter.
What does that mean?
That was the great roar of the abominables, the great yetis of the sea, as many accounts call them, great creatures with great appetites, but not so great ethics. They're coming to take off the ship unless they can have you.
So, what does that mean for me?
They want your blood.
How am I not going to take that personally? You want to kill me.
Oh, look! A spider!
Really, Copper? Did you really think that that little trick was going to work on me?
No. That one might, though.
Don't take it personally. We're not against you. We're just for ourselves. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, I understand completely. How about you, Copper? Do you understand? I'm sure you have a lot to say on the subject.
I haven't the slightest idea of what you're talking about. Now, you're going to tell us how to stop the abominables.
Easy.
And that is
Kill the boy.
not an option.
And killing everyone else on the ship is?
There has to be another way.
You know better than anyone that there isn't.
So, you are going to float me? You've floated someone before?
You say that like I'm inhuman.
You say that like you are.
I will not apologize for doing what was necessary. No one else is going to die.
We kill the caterpillars and complain there are no butterflies.
So you did do it. You floated someone.
He's floated many someones.
And now?
There has to be another way. No one else is going to die.
Then your weakness will cost us all our lives, sir!
I thought I told you never to call me sir! Wait. Octopi! Octopi!
Excuse me?
You said we hate spiders because we have nothing to compare them to, but I beat you at your own game. Octopi!
What about you?
We can't let her go. She's just going to get reinforcements.
Unfortunately, I believe she's already done her damage.
We stopped looking for monsters under the bed when we realized they were inside of all of us.
Yes. But in fighting our monsters, we have to realize not to become them.
You aren't a monster.
Of course I am.
No, you're not.
Evil exists. Evil exists as blatant ignorance to the suffering of the world.
That isn't you.
That is exactly me. Do you know how many people I've floated?
Well, it doesn't have to be you.
Yes, it does.
Maybe birds weren't meant to fly.
Why does she do that?
Do what?
Break down.
Remember where you are.
On an island.
Of what sort?
An island of misfit toys.
Exactly.
So...
Everyone comes unwound once in a while. Joy, she's just particularly good at it.
So what are we going to do now?
We do the only thing we can do. We run.
This ship isn't moving. It hasn't been for some time. But it doesn't matter, you know.
Of course it matters.
No, I mean, that you're a toy. It doesn't change where you've been or what you believe. It doesn't change who you are. They're gonna eat you anyway.
Thanks for that reassurance.
That's impossible. These are the only wires on the entire ship.
And the glasses.
The water.
Can you fix it?
I can try. Pass me the Phillips. It's the pointy one. The pointy one. That is not pointy. We're sinking. Thank you.
What exactly was Joy's job aboard this ship?
Well, she's a security officer, but before that, she...
I sold pretzels in the mess hall.
Oh, color me reassured.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to try to fix a ship that hasn't moved in the last 30 years, judging by the sedimentary growth on these wires?
No.
Then I suggest you shut up, Ratchet.
What?
Thank you.
You know, I was worried before, but the cycle, the forgetting.
You don't remember any of it? You don't remember floating anyone?
No, I feel it. And I was worried that this time wasn't going to be different, but there is something making it different.
Don't you think that this whole plan of trying to escape fate is just prolonging the problem?
Well, no, yes. I mean, it may seem a little bit cowardly, but I believe we could use a little bit of prolonging the route, no? Don't you?
Don't you think we should just do something that's not so weak? Maybe take a stand, end
Yes.
this thing once and for all?
Yes, that seems intelligent. Attacking the great yetis of the sea, the ones with great appetites and not so great ethics.
I didn't say we should attack them.
There is one thing making it different. Joy, do you got this? Joy's got this.
I don't got this. I can't fix what isn't broken. I'm sorry. I failed you.
It's fine. Hey, I thought I saw some wires in the hallway.
Copper.
No, I'm serious. I remember saying that they were important at one time.
All right.
So, there's nothing to be done out there.
There's nothing to be done.
That's all I needed to hear.
Hey!
Abominables approaching. Abominables approaching.
I'm sorry. You are a very real thing in a very fake world, and that, I believe, is why you are in such pain, and that is why you must die.
Because I've retained my humanity? No, sir. That is why I must stay.
You have a beating heart in your chest.
Yes.
You have blood pumping through your veins.
Yes.
A free-thinking mind unhindered by any pre-designed programming.
Yes.
Then it's settled.
That I can stay?
That you absolutely must.
Go! Step away from the boy, Copper.
Joy, what are you doing?
Get away!
Seriously, what are you doing?
You're not going to float him.
That door was locked.
Those wires, what did you think they were for?
Joy, I'm only going to say this once. Move out.
No.
Joy, you can't say no. I'm your boss.
Yeah?
And I'm your commanding officer.
Oh, really?
Yes, I just want peace.
As do I.
You're the one that came with the sword.
Not all peace is quiet. Sometimes compliance is no longer an option.
The gentleman may cry, peace, peace, but there can be no peace because the war has already begun. That's how the speech goes, isn't it?
Precisely.
34,600.
Pardon?
The amount of lives lost to that very war, and the amount of lives that is tied and owed to that very speech.
This is murder.
This is necessity. He's an innocent. But if I don't float him, many more innocents will die.
But you just admitted that he was innocent.
He is but one of many.
You're a monster.
You think I like this? Joy. Joy, I will not apologize for doing what is necessary. The decisions that I'm making right now, the decisions that I will make, and the decisions that I have been making are the decisions that are necessary to protect this ship and all of its inhabitants. Security is a hard job, It can be heartless. You once swore to those words. Now you betray them. You know nothing of duty or the weight that I bear. When my Creator made me, he forgot my heart. But evidently, he didn't forget the conscience. Smart move, huh? You think I like all this? I like to pretend that I don't feel anything. But in reality, all this guilt is tearing me apart. You think I like this? This is easy for me. I was jailed for this kid. I was giving my name and my life in the name of something greater, and he's doing something that he doesn't want to, but for the same purpose. I will do this even if it has to kill me.
Oh, Copper, how do you kill what's already dead?
Oh, Joy, you tell me.
Sir.
I thought I told you never to call me that.
Okay. Metal Mantu.
What?
We reran the tapes from Joy and the boys' rescue attempts, sir. They didn't only pick up Joy.
Congratulations, your machines work.
But they shouldn't have. They only pick up toy frequencies, which begs the question,
The question...
what are you?
What are you?
What are...
You haven't been healed.
Are you ill?
Not any more than usual.
Are you a robot?
No.
Are you dead?
No.
Warning, warning, the abominables have arrived.
Why are they
The
still coming?
abominables have
I-
arrived.
The abominables will kill us all. Whirling around and around.
I am human.
There can be no light without darkness.
There is no life without death.
The abominables will kill us all.
Maybe birds weren't meant to fly.
Being against evil does not make you good. Without followers, evil cannot spread. The bad news is,
Nothing lasts forever.
The good news?
nothing lasts forever. That's it.
Boy! What'd you do? Boy!
What are you doing? He is human. I can't. I won't let him. Oh!
10,
Copper!
I thought you were my friend.
9,
I am your friend!
8,
You lied to me.
7,
You told me he was human.
6,
You'll die!
5,
And the 562 others will live.
4,
This is suicide.
3,
This is necessity.
2,
Didn't have to make him. He volunteered.
1.
Vulnerability is strength.
No! Copper, I'm so sorry. I couldn't save the boy, and I killed you as well, and I could have floated this entire ship.
And I guess I could have killed a human.
But you see, he's not. I lied to you.
That's not what makes a human. It's about what you're made of. It's about the heart,
So he was made of the right stuff,
like the tin.
like the copper. Your creator didn't forget about your heart.
No. And I've noticed, as I'm not long for this world, a heart is a heavy burden to bear.
She was alone, as she'd always been and always would be, just as everybody is and just as everybody isn't. He was strong, stronger than you would believe, too strong for his own good. I reside at 30,000 leagues under the sea, just one of the thousands of patients checked in to the U.S.S. Misfit, a mental hospital, or more accurately described, an exile. Here we exist as an island all to ourselves, blocking out the world in an attempt to escape our minds, an enigma to all in sight, ourselves included. Broken but not shattered, wobbling yet unshaken, present but not always there. Welcome to the Island of Misfit Toys. He came the days before the invasion, but that wasn't the end.
can fix this. I will fix this. No one else is going to die.
Joy, there's nothing to be done.
I can't fix what isn't broken. These wires, they simply don't connect. As if sometimes a sick person pretends what it's like to be well. They forget. They go through their entire life just thinking this pain is normal, just thinking it's something they have to live with, that everyone has to live with, even when it isn't.
Are you ill?
No more than usual. Maybe this ship was never meant to move.
Who would create such a lie?
Someone terrified of the truth.
10,
Joy, you'll die! I have to find the truth.
9,
What truth?
8,
The truth someone tried so long ago to hide.
7,
What truth?
6,
It's so easy to pretend like there's nothing we could do.
5,
We were on a ship after all.
4,
But these walls we make are still self-made.
3, 2,
Joy!
Joy!
Why? You're okay.
Of course I'm okay.
Did you know that we weren't underwater?
I mean, it just seems so obvious now.
Huh.
I don't understand.
No, it couldn't be.
I hear you stole my job.
Oh.
Where's the water?
Why are you dead? The abominables!
The abominables don't exist. They created their own monsters so they didn't have to deal with their own.
The ship. We spent so long trying to keep it from sinking. We never thought that the thing keeping us out of the water was the thing imprisoning us all along.
And our fear wasn't of being misfits. It wasn't about the inadequacy. It was that we would try and fail regardless, so we built a submarine.
We're on a submarine.
You thought you were on a submarine.
But the wires.
The glasses.
Is that Sam?
You were never on a ship at all.
So, where's Copper?
I have his heart. But nothing can be done.
But, so, it's just cracked.
Well, it was stabs, but that's not what broke it. He's so wounded, so full of anger and self-pity and broken comebacks.
Well, we think those wounds are bad things, but the wounds are what lets the light go in and lets the light come out.
Like a door.
Like a soul.
Copper! You're coming back to life! Copper! Copper! Are you dead or are you sleeping?
I'm awake. That's it, you can go home
Yay.
now.
Alrighty then. Good job, Erin.
We got through it this time. Awesome. Thank you. Only the second.
This is more serious. Like last time school after we were like,
I'm gonna get white all over your black clothes. Okay.